Greetings, dear friends. Happy Monday to you. I trust you had a restful, lovely weekend and ready for this new week ahead. Here we are with our usual Monday check-in, our mindful motivation for mindset mastery session. Just kind of feeling into what's happening with the phases of the moon. And then, of course, I like to draw 4 cards just to help us set the tone and really embrace the energies that's possible coming through us. So all that said, what we're being influenced by this week is the last quarter phase of the moon in the sign of Aquarius. It's really, I love feeling into the different nuances and ideas that these moon phases bring to us. I've said to you before that when we look at the moon, that's kind of like the depths of our unconscious, our inner guidance. And so that's why it's actually very useful to tap in and pay attention and be aware of what is the energy, what is the phase, because truth is they're affecting us whether we are consciously aware of it or not. Now, with this last quarter phase of the moon in Aquarius, this is a big emphasis on tapping into the collective. You've likely heard this before, that we are all connected, we are all one, that what I feel, what I think, what I perceive is part of what everyone is seeing and feeling and navigating through. However, we all have our own unique quirks and gifts and talents and preferences. So perhaps this week you could create a wee bit of just a bit of a pause for yourself to see, are you tapping into your own uniqueness, your own flavor, your own way of sharing your light and bringing it into the collective? Because each one of us has a purpose here. Each one of us has something that is necessary for the expansion, for the experience, for the connection, for the ultimate coming home, coming into that which you intend at a very, very deep level of you. As souls, we all navigate through our life, our opportunities, our obstacles, our challenges, our experiences based on what we intended as a soul. Now, we don't necessarily go around with that awareness in our head. It's about coming into your heart and feeling that sense of connection, feeling that sense of yes. So this feels like a real important time to look at the out of the box ways, look at the different ways, maybe even looking at alternative ways of thinking, of accessing what's your best way forward. Now, saying that too, the other really important part in this is to follow your intuition. You know, and if you've watched these sessions before, I've said this before, that when we look for answers, when we look for direction or insight or ideas, those solutions or actions or answers, they're looking for us. So it's about finding your right rhythm, finding the best way to, put out a question, put out a situation, wonder how or what is the best way forward, and then surrender and acknowledge the answer's already there. It's not about getting into your head and figuring things out. So what do you need in order to get into that flow, into that adaptability and that recognition for yourself? I've said to you before, if I say anything on these sessions that kind of confuse you or you need a bit more guidance or support, please put it in the comments below or message me directly. My intention with communicating these ideas to you is to help you tap into the depths of your own intuitive guidance, to actually get into this idea of mindset mastery, because it's possible for you. Okay, now I'm going to start drawing some cards. So the first deck that I like to use is my letting go cards. So if with this idea of really, accessing your intuition, accessing the answers that you might be looking for, and actually being of contribution to the collective, the first step is to see what can we let go of in order to recognize that, to actually get into alignment with it. So just take a nice deep breath and let's see what comes up for us. And this is an interesting one. It's jealousy. So the guidance of this moon phase is really introspection. Jealousy tends to happen when we forget, oh, wait, I need to receive the answers within me, not comparing yourself to another, or not, making up a story about, oh, that person's way better or way more qualified or way more gifted. Comparing yourself to others is kind of the fundamental piece of where jealousy taps into. And maybe, just maybe, if jealousy comes up for you, maybe it's time to recognize that which you think is somebody is better or more attractive or more gifted, you have it. You have it in you already. So rather than saying, oh, I'm not enough, or I'm not this, or whatever the story is, recognize and say, thank you. There's that tap on my shoulder, that intuitive guidance to wake up and see and recognize I have that within me, and celebrate that. Does that make sense? Let me know if you need some more inspiration on that one. So that was an interesting one to come up. So now I'm going to pull us one tarot card, and then I do 3 of the Healing with the Angels, and then we end it all off with one of my Liberate Your Inner Truth cards. Oh, this is awesome. Check this out. It's the 10 of Pentacles, one of my favorites. So I love that. 10 of Pentacles is like an unexpected treasure chest. It's manifestation, it's the abundance, it's the sense of well-being that is possible if you surrender to the flow and actually acknowledge, no matter what's going on for you, no matter if you're feeling a wee bit discombobulated or wondering or feeling even maybe a wee bit stuck, the way through is the way through. And maybe you can actually celebrate what you have rather than thinking I have to achieve a certain level of abundance or prosperity or health or well-being or whatever it is. What can you do to celebrate the yumminess of what you've got right now? And even in saying that, the moment we start doing that, that's the moment that we actually, not only do we open ourselves up for receiving more, but we also can sometimes get so surprised. It's like, wow, look at all the things I have achieved, that I do have, that I get to experience. Things of that nature. Sorry, I've got something popped up on my screen there. So celebrate. And even if you think, oh no, there's I don't have anything to be grateful for, Moira, you always do. The thing is, even if it's, oh, I'm just grateful for the chair I'm sitting in, I'm grateful for hot running water, I'm grateful for, and the more we get into that practice, the more we can cultivate the expansion into, yeah, I'm connected, I am tapped in to this collective flow of energy. It's just very simple things, but it's to remember to do it. Oh, I love this. So as I was riffing on those ideas, I was shuffling the Healing with the Angels card. So the first one is answered prayer. Don't you love that? I said that the answers you're looking for, the guidance you're looking for, the insights you're looking for, they're here. You see, one cannot exist without the other. A question cannot exist without the answer already being in play. They're just two ends of the one spectrum. So anytime you're saying, oh, I wish that such and such would happen. Oh, I'd love it if this happened. Oh, I would feel better if this was happening. It's there. So this is a beautiful time to tap into that collective energy. Just because you can't see it right in front of you doesn't mean it's not in existence. And this is a reminder of how powerful you are We are. Each one of us is superbly powerful. We are creator beings. Everything that we experience, we are creating. And isn't that a beautiful freedom? Because that means if we don't like what we're in, create again. Recraft the story. Use different verbiage. Start realigning. Come into your heart's guidance. And walk forward with your truth and your integrity. Truth and integrity is a really important part too. That actually can help you release any feelings of jealousy and start recognizing the awesomeness, the auspiciousness of the life that you're living, of the life that we're living, all of us connected. So what I experience, you can tap into. What you experience, you can share. You can share that energy. And that's a beautiful, beautiful way for all of us to walk forward, holding hands. Maybe you can actually do a little visualization that we're all holding hands. That's the beauty of being able to do things like this live video, is that we can feel one another's energy. May you honor that and tap into that energy a bit more this week. Okay, that's a lot. Take a nice deep breath. I'm going to send you off into this week ahead, stepping into a new month. Oh, I said that this last quarter phase of the moon is going to arrive with us on May 1st. So it's the beautiful way to start a new month ahead. Okay, so like I said, I'm pulling one of my Liberate Your Inner Truth cards to wrap up this session. Oh, that's awesome. This is like a double underline. I just said that this was power here, and then what's come up is I am powerful. So I love that. That's really kind of putting the hat back on your head, saying you are superbly powerful. You are that creator. So let me read this out to you. I let my light shine, knowing that this gives others permission to do the same. This has the effect of liberating myself from all fear and inspires the same in others. That is such the perfect way to sum up this moon cycle, this phase of the moon, the last quarter phase of the moon in the sign of Aquarius. It's actually all about that message. So like I said, it'll be with us on Wednesday. I wish you a beautiful week ahead. Much love to you. Like I said, if you need any guidance or support, just let me know. I wish you a gorgeous week, and I'll be back again with you next week.